In question 5 we have a diagram of two magnets through which runs a wire carrying a current. In A part 1 we need to state the direction of the force on the wire when there is a direct current from P to Q. Well, using Fleming's left-hand or motor rule, your first finger points from north to south, that's towards you. Your second finger points in the direction of the current, which is to the right, and then your thumb gives the forces downwards. In part 2, in the second experiment, an alternating current is passed through the wire. We need to explain why the wire will vibrate vertically. Well, the force is perpendicular to both the field and the current. Therefore, if the current changes direction, so does the force. An alternating current continually changes direction, therefore the force continually changes direction. And this is around 40 millinewtons as required. In C, the length of PQ is 0.40 meters. When the wire is vibrating, transverse waves propagate along the wire at 64 meters per second. We need to explain why the wire is set into large amplitude vibration with a frequency of supply of 80 Hz. Well, first to find the wavelength as wave speed over frequency. This is 64 meters per second at 80 Hz, gives a wavelength of 0.80 meters. The wavelength therefore is twice the length of the wire, meaning a standing wave of the fundamental frequency can be set up. This means the wire will resonate as it is being driven at its natural frequency, thus producing waves of a large amplitude. In B, the permanent magnets produce a uniform magnetic field of flux density 220 millitesla over 55 millimeters of the wire. We need to show the maximum force on the wire is about 14 millinewtons when there's an alternating current of RMS value 2.4 amps in it. Well, first the peak current is given by the RMS current times √2, and the force is given by the magnetic flux density times the current times the length. Putting in this value for the current, and then putting in all the values given in the question, gives a force of 0.041 newtons,